Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here, and that was Boo Boo Sun Kitty, my co-host. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to this every day. I'm so grateful for you. So anyway, every day at 12 noon Chicago time, you can kind of make it out. It says Chicago. That's where I am. Chicago time, every day I take 12 of your political questions, and I do my best to see what's in the ether. So we'll just have a look to see what's in the collective energy about that. This is a spiritual practice for me, but this is not the news. And do not take advice do not take serious life-changing advice from anyone on YouTube, ever. Seriously. But we're here to join together and just kind of see what's in the ether and see what we can come up with. See, maybe it'd help us sleep better at night. It's usually quite interesting. If you're watching this on replay, hello. Just know that when this is done, I go down into the description box, and the first comment, I type in all of the questions covered today and the timestamps as best as can be. I try to get you into the ballpark area. And other than that, please just come on by. People here are really friendly. We have epic troll slayers, to whom I'm forever grateful. And it'll keep us safe. Yeah, just put your questions in all caps in the chat. Anything that's in all caps in the chat, that's how you communicate with me. Other than that, please just type normally. And if it's something is not in all caps, I will actually try to ignore it, because otherwise I get caught up in other conversations and I get confused and whatnot. If YouTube sometimes will cut off questions, so if I miss your question, or it's never anything personal, or I decide not to read on something, sometimes I just have to go by my intuition. It is never anything personal, and I would feel terrible if I had hurt your feelings. I think that's about it. 10% of all income that comes into the channel from every source goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. And that is an ongoing thing every single day. Well, I usually make the donations quarterly, but it's 10% every single day of anything I would otherwise be receiving before expenses. So. Let's see. The kitty is very happily looking out the window, my little positive energy generator over here. And one more thing. For questions, I generally need something more than just a general read on blank name person. Unless they're in the news, like there's something specific, like what are you worried about? What are you thinking could be going on? But just a general read on famous person. I need something more than that. Just throwing that out there. All right, so I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to look for anything in all caps. I have my pen. I have my notebook. And I don't know where. I got this sticker so long ago, and I had two of them. I put one on this notebook and one on a black notebook. It looks really nice. I have no idea where I'm ever going to find them again. I like them, but they're gone. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Right here, that's where your questions go. So that's what I'm looking for. All right, I'm going to scroll up. Whoop, here we go, at the top. All right. AJB's the first question I see. So if it cut things off, just let me know. Autumn, how do you stand reading people like, Marjorie Taylor Greene? I have a real aversion to that woman, to the point where I don't want to hear anything about her. Such bad energy. How do I stand reading on her? How have I stand? It's just like reading on Trump. Trump has appalling energy. I would literally be afraid to be trapped alone in an elevator with that man for an hour. That's kind of the... And her... Yeah, I wouldn't want to be caught in an elevator with her for an hour. Yeah, it would be, you know, the words coming to mind are kind of, I don't know, rabid Wolverine. I mean, just... I read on politicians because I take political questions every day. These are the people I deal with. This is the energy I deal with every day. How do I stand it? I like to know what's going on. Maybe it's the fact that I'm a Scorpio, the natural detectives of the zodiac. Excuse me. We look under rocks because we want to know what's really going on. I don't know. Maybe that's something to do with it. But yeah, it's icky. That's why I need my positive energy generator. So anyway, thank you, AJB. Okay, looking for anything else in all caps. Randy Rainbow. Oh, it has a new song out. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Hello, Deb. Okay. Well, here's our autumn. Oh, thank you. There's Jack. The most beautiful autumn. Oh, thank you, Jack. Do you see us getting the bigger stimulus or the smaller? Okay. Bigger stimulus. Excuse me. Or smaller. All right, that's question number 1 for today. I'm going to take a sip here to hopefully clear my throat a little. All right, so I'm going to look for anything else in all caps. Here's a question from Stacy. Hi, Autumn. Now that Mayor Pete has been confirmed, will be the one to find the dirt on... Oh, okay. Secretary Pete. Secretary Pete. Will he find the dirt on Elaine Chao? Got it. Thank you, Stacy. All right. Good morning, Water Grove High Priestess. Hello. Holly, Autumn, what is Lindsay Graham so afraid of when it comes to witnesses? Oh, yeah. Lindsay he's very upset. He's not acting rationally at the moment. Oh, Lindsay, what's going on there? Why is Lindsay so afraid of witnesses? Yeah, he's actually said that if first he said that if the Democrats call any witnesses, he wants to bring in the FBI. So, and now he has said that if Democrats start calling witnesses, that he's going to bring up Kamala Harris when she said that when she was promoting a group that was it was a money for Black Lives Matter rioters. It's like, okay, yeah, number 3 today. What's going on? Hey, Lindsay. Anyway, all right, Holly, I'll have a look at that. All right, I'm still looking. Anything? Okay, there's a Holly Booth. Did the tour leaders help get those bombs set? Ooh, okay. Did the tour leaders help get bombs set Or we'll try again with did they okay, I'll just look at that. Thank you, Holly. Aaron Son, hello. Can you please read on Representative Adam Kinzinger and his new PAC against Trump? Will he grow his PAC? Thank you. I hope you're feeling well. Oh, thank you, Aaron Son. Thank you. Appreciate that. Representative, I know nothing about this person. Representative Adam Kinzinger. So it's a anti-Trump PAC. Number 5. Let's have a look. Okay, Uncover the News. Kristen's here from Uncovering the News. She brings us the great headlines. Don't forget to ask questions in all caps. Yes. First come, first serve. If your question is missed due to YouTube dropping the comments, add a YT in front of the question. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Kristen. Okay. Oh, Ms. Cat M. That is very sweet. Thank you. Sandra, can you read on Bezos, please? Do you have anything more specific? Like, do you think he's up to something? Do you think there's drama there? I know that he has stepped down as CEO, but he's still, I believe he's still on the board, and he's worth, I think the estimate's now at somewhere like $185 billion. If he wants to take it easy, retire, I'd say he's set. But let me know if there's something more specific. Okay. Ask me Third Eye, Adam, does Lindsey Graham have a secret crush on Pete? Just for fun. Oh. Does. I like that. Does Lindsey? Hey, I'm all for shipping. Why not? A secret crush on Pete. I like it. I mean, sometimes it's been a long time. I remember one day way back, we were having a discussion back and forth who we thought was like, who's the most beautiful, who's the most handsome, who are the most attractive people, the politicians we read on, just something to lighten the mood. Okay. Great idea. Okay, Laurel. Hey, was Sicknick involved in arranging plans for the riot? Oh my gosh. I'm getting cards right off the top of the deck. That usually means everything's above board. Nope. Mm-mm. He was law enforcement to protect the Democrats. No, well, to protect everyone, but including the Democrats. Protect the Republicans as well, but these are also the rioters. But he's standing between. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even gonna write that down. Okay. Anyway, thank you for your question, Laurel. Okay. Tracy, how is Pence? Will he testify at the impeachment hearing? What will his role be? Okay. Pence role in impeachment trial. Testify. Okay. Excuse me. All right. And Wrestling reads, Oh, thank you, Raslyn Reeds. That's very sweet. Revolution Ricky. Hey, Autumn, I wanted to ask this a few days ago, but I was so busy. But here it is. And then there's nothing there. What here where? I'm guessing it's coming up later. Mary Jo, second the request for reading on Bezos. I can read on him, but what about him? I'll just put Bezos, but he's, I don't know, going to go roll around in his vault of coins with his mistress. But let me know what you're thinking. Holly, will Autumn, will Trump testify? Okay. Oh, please. Oh, please. Puss in Boots eyes. Please. Anyway, got that. Thank you. Paul, what is the future of the Democratic Party? Oh, interesting. What is number 10 today? What is the future of the Democratic Party? And if this keeps up, I am going to have to go, oh gosh, I'd have to run all the way down to the basement and back. But I might have to get something different to drink. I don't know what's going on here. My throat's very dry today. Strange. Okay. Got it, Paul. That's number 10 for today. Katie, hey, I'm waiting for a delivery for my birthday, so I'll have to leave it when it gets here. Is today your birthday? Do you want me to sing? Let me know. Happy birthday whenever it is your birthday. All right. And there are people here like, no, don't sing again. Okay. Anyway, thank you, Patty. Pansy, hey, what's going on with Lauren Boebert? Haven't heard anything about her lately. Why is Lauren Boebert quiet? Interesting. Maybe she got attacked by the lizard people. Maybe she's still stunned from being hit by the Jewish space lasers. We'll check. I mean, seriously, I read tarot cards on YouTube, and I think the stuff they're talking about is nuts. Okay. YouTube just jumped, so I don't even know where it dumped me out. Kristen with Uncover the News. Justin, GOP warns Biden nominees on hold until after impeachment trial. Warns? What does he warn them of? Or warns that Biden nominees are on hold until after the impeachment trial? Oh, they really do not want Merrick Garland in there. It's not theirs to put on hold, is it? Biden nominees. Can the GOP somehow put on hold? Okay. All right. So I have my questions for today, I think, except I haven't heard anything more specific about Bezos. Ed's saying question was cut off earlier. Senators believed to have conspired in the riot are able to vote to get Sniffy off the hook. Will info come to light prior to the vote to disqualify senators from voting? Okay. Info. Come out to disqualify senators from voting. I think perhaps both before and during the trial. So, okay. Do. All right. Thank you, everybody. All right. So I'm scrolling down and Centuwa, cute guy from Illinois. Ooh, which one? I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about. So, all right. I'm going to scroll down to the end. I have, if I didn't answer your question or I didn't get it today. Tinker Mouse, Bezos stepped down from his position. Oh, I know that. I know. I don't know that there's anything for me to read on. So, like I said at the beginning, I if you wouldn't mind letting me know something specific, like what are you afraid of? What do you think might be happening? What's not just a general reading on blank. If there's no obvious controversy or something, I have trouble with those questions. Sorry. Okay. So I have yield cards. Here we go. Let me see here. Thank you for being here. All right. Paul, Miss Lindsay is sure having a bad case of the vapors. I love that. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. You'll have to remind me of... Oh, Adam Kinzinger is a cute guy from Illinois. Well, I'll definitely have to look that up then when we get to him. Hey, I'm single. I'm allowed to look at the cute guys. Anyway. Sandra, was Bezos' step down political? Okay. Step down political. Okay, got it. That will be number 8 today. There we go. Got it. All right. Oh, c'est la vie. I'm afraid I have my questions for today, but I'll be back tomorrow. I am here literally every day of the year. KD, yes, Autumn, it's my birthday today. I would love to hear you sing. All right, everybody. Hit mute so you don't have to hear me sing. Oh, wait. Suddenly the cards, this could get very ugly. Cards just went kind of crazy here for a second. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear KD. Happy birthday to you. All right. Barbara, I still like looking at cute guys, even if I'm too old for them. Craig, requests. Thank you. All righty. We're going to start with the stimulus. I'm going to try doing something just for those of you. This is really for long-time viewers. Sally Mount, Autumn, are you this sweet in person? Oh no. I'm a terrible dark human being. I care for no one and nothing. My coffee is black as my heart. I don't know. I think so, but anyway. Texas chili. Just because there's snow on the roof doesn't mean fire is out in the fireplace. That's true. All right. And for those of you who've been watching for a long time, I'm going to try to do something a little differently because I'm really running out of time to make the timestamping more accurate. So what I'm going to do is I will shuffle, and then as soon as I start the reading, I'll note the time down and do the reading. So I'll try not to talk about the previous reading, but anyway. So that it's really only how the sausage is made, but it's going to be, it might be slightly different at times compared to how I used to do things. Thank you, Joanne. I think I missed something earlier. Was somebody, did I see something about a super chat? I wasn't sure before. The absolute kindness of Joanne. Thank you. I think things jump sometimes, so if I missed thanking you for the super chat, thank you sincerely. Thank you. Okay. Marby. Oh, Marby, thank you. Thank you, Marby. I appreciate it. It's very kind. And thank you, Twana. Thank you for telling me. All right. 27. All right, we're starting at 27 today. Stimulus. It's a stimulus. Are we going to get the bigger amount or the smaller amount? All right, the stimulus. Is the stimulus going to be larger or smaller? And it's controversial. I mean, people are suffering and people need help, and we cannot have children hungry. Makes me crazy. That should never be happening, ever. But certainly not during, I mean, this pandemic. People are suffering, and at the same time, there are people on very fixed incomes, and as inflation goes, as more money is created for things like this, and the U.S. goes deeper in debt, people who are on fixed incomes, the value of what they have goes down over the long term. So I can see both sides of it, but we have to do something. We can't just... Yeah. And I read an article this morning by, I can't remember who it was, but there was somebody who used to be on some kind of finance committee, one of the Congress people, but it was using figures for, the net worth, the average net worth in the U.S. is, $148,000 or something, and on and on and on. And he made it sound like, well, almost everybody has $98,000 or $150,000 in their net worth. So it was like, I'm sorry, what planet are you living on? But anyway, stimulus for us. Then again, longtime viewers, you know how I feel about inflation. It makes me crazy. So this is an area where it's tough. It's very tough. And it's, burden. Absolutely, it's a burden. It's a burden on everything that needs to be done. It's a burden on our debt. It's a burden on people who are suffering. It's a burden on to try to fight the pandemic. It's a burden. I mean, it's just weighing everything down. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Oh, Grandma Rose is saying, I remember babysitting in the 60s when I was a teenager, 50 cents an hour. Yeah. Harry's mom, my first job paid 75 cents an hour plus tips. Yeah. You know, when I was married for 20 years, when I first got married, gas was, it had just gone over $1 a gallon. Kitty. There's Biden, there's Pelosi. This is symbolic of the presidency and Congress working together. Beginning of the Biden administration, also helping the less fortunate. These are kings and queens. This is a page, so less fortunate, and children, especially children who are suffering, who are feeling emotions, who are emotional because they are suffering. And Republicans are feeling left out. I'm still getting pentacles for Republicans and a lot of wands, other than this one. A lot of wands are still like, this is Trump policies under fire, as they should be, and Republicans feeling left out in the cold, because I think they're going forward with reconciliation. Let's see. So in helping, they really want to help, and the Democrats hold the power. What? Don't answer those questions. I don't understand. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I get any more information on the stimulus, the size of the stimulus. People displaced, people, the evictions, the, and then, there are, not all landlords are, there are some landlords, this is literally their only income is rent. They're not super rich people. It's not like they're all Kushner. It's not like they're all scumbag slumlords. Republicans are trying to slow things down. There's an action taken. But it's higher wisdom. It ends up with higher wisdom and things above board, done legally. So illegally would also include following Senate procedures or following congressional procedures. So what is this just a good old-fashioned, back before Trump and his ilk took over my wand cards? Is that just a big action taken? It's interesting. I mean, I've got all of this about the power that the presidency, the new administration, Democrats in control of Congress, all of this. But then I keep getting legal balance, a legal. So I'm thinking this is reconciliation. So the Democrats can use their power, but it's like the power suddenly gets diminished slightly. It felt like the last thing. It felt like this energy was bigger than this. So I think what that means is that they're going to it's going to go forward. That is definitely what I'm getting. It's not going to be as progressive as it could be. Let's put it that way. Maybe that's yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, all right. But it's coming. Mim's sneezing. Need a hanky box. Be right back. Hanky box. I like that. Hanky box. I like that a lot. All right. 30. Okay, no. The next thing while I'm shuffling. Secretary Pete is coming in. Is he going to find the dirt on Elaine Chao and what she was up to? Secretary Pete. He's not Mayor Pete anymore. He's Secretary Pete. It's so good to have our first openly gay member of the cabinet. It's about time. Equality all around. Secretary Pete, who we know is going to have hang on, let me just all right. Whoops. Biden administration. Okay. All right, 37, 30. All right, Secretary Pete, who we know that a lot of what our new Secretary of Transportation is there to do has a lot to do with infrastructure work, which will be good and which will create jobs. Excuse me. Chris, it's about time to have members of the LGBTQ community represented. Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of it's going to be infrastructure stuff, but is Secretary Pete, just like saying it, going to find out the dirt on his predecessor, former Secretary Elaine Chao? And I would assume there's some kind of, I mean, one of the things that the Biden administration is going to do is they're going to put the inspector generals back in place. And I would guess that there's an inspector general that would oversee something about the Department of Transportation. So you're going to find the dirt on your predecessor. Is it something you can be like, yeah, whatever, or will it be like a, you have got to be kidding me? It's the card of the messenger. And he's examining. If you look closely, I get wands for a lot of the Trump stuff. It's like he's examining it very carefully. Oh, sorry. You're okay. You're okay, sweet. Good boy. Transportation. Oh, it's a good day. Victory. This doesn't feel like the strongest card. This is just the happiness of the moment. This is a victory. This is the way it was. The backwards. This is how these horses are going the same way. Victory of the Democrats, the Democratic movement, going in the opposite direction from the backwards wands. People fighting for Trump's vision. So this is absolutely the vast majority of his energy is going to go to putting forth this infrastructure, moving forward, what have you, moving away from the older policies. So will Secretary Pete have, will he be running into things Elaine Chao did there? It's like, oh, okay, that's not good. Or is he going to just be like, okay, hand this off to the Inspector General, or hello, Mystic Dreamer. Feels like 3 cards right off the top, doing everything above board, by the book. Trump was an idiot. Surprise. Disappointment. Oh yeah, that's an Inspector General. Disappointment at the state he finds things in previous policies. The secrets that were kept, but also using the higher wisdom of handing this over to Inspector Generals and the people who will be investigating what happened under the previous administration. So, not him particularly, but it's just a good day in America. Okie dokie. All right, who's next? Oh, Lindsay. Oh, Lindsay. See if I can get his energy. All right, 43. I reach out for Lindsay's energy, and I see him just sitting there. It's symbolic, but he's just sitting there sweating. Why are you sweating, Lindsay? Just sitting there in his suit. But he's just sweating. Why is Lindsay so afraid of witnesses? Or as one of you wonderful people said in the chat, and I'm so sorry I don't remember off the top of my head, who said, well, Lindsay's asking like he's got a case of the vapors. Lindsay's acting like he's got a case of the vapors. Yeah, that was it. Oh, now he's trying to hold up how things, used to be done, and everybody. These are the Republican ideals, and we should all be reasonable and have several seats. Lindsay, sit down. Why are you freaking out about witnesses? Hmm? Oh. Katie, oh, my pearls. I do declare. Such a lovely state and such a lovely accent and just But this guy, this is interesting because if you have to work, quinoa, you can look at his energy, just don't get any on you. There's some logic here you have to work your way back through. Investigations. Okay. And that's what he's all in a tizzy about, right? He is afraid about something about money coming to light. Something's hinky with the money. Something about his power, but it feels more like money. Lack of money, smoke and mirrors, something hidden here. This is Democrats saying, whatever, don't care, and it causing great legal heartache. But Trump's under impeachment for what happened on January 6th. It's not necessarily the financial stuff, which makes me wonder, is Lindsay being essentially blackmailed? Or somehow his money's tied up in it, but he's sweating. Like I'm getting a feeling in my body, like, I mean, I had breakfast, I'm fine. But you know that horrible feeling you get when your blood sugar drops too low and you feel hollow and you get really, really hot and you can't focus? That's what this feels like. So, Democrats are like, whatever, and they're going to move forward. It's going to cause what kind of heartache is this going to cause? Is this going to cause Lindsay legal heartache, one way or the other, or is it going to come back around? Let me see if I can get more information on this. Yes, Roxy, for entertainment purposes only. YouTube, exactly. KD, he was begging for money during the election. Then all of a sudden he got millions from somewhere. And Frida Smith saying, of course he's blackmailed. Well, he's trying to keep a secret that Revolution Ricky. Yes, I'm diabetic and I know that feeling. It's not a good one either. I hope you're okay. So what's going to happen to Lindsay because of the witnesses coming forward? He thinks he'll find a way. He thinks he'll find a way around it, and he thinks he's being he thinks things are a lot more hidden, and he's a lot more clever than he actually is. It sounds like a mean thing to say, but I think he thinks his devious plan is to, and it's like, you know that we can see you, right? Oh yeah, this impeachment thing is not going to go well for the Republicans. That's what I've been picking up. Money and support, Republican support of the insurrection. Or the Jewish space lasers. Fruits of labor. Republican plans. Oh, this is not good. And the Democratic Knights Protecting the Realm are going to just work their way along. Little puppet show. They're just gonna. I feel it's like one of those. If you guys ever watched The Price is Right, where they'd have the thing climbing. Yeah, they're just gonna move along. All of this. All right. So is Lindsay afraid something will come out about him? Aronson, those darn Jewish space lasers are everywhere, aren't they? Is Lindsay, 3 cards, is Lindsay afraid something's going to come out about him? Something about the victory. Trump going after the victory, which wasn't a victory, but he thinks is a victory. Oh, Chao still absolutely subservient to the Trumpster fire. Absolutely, there are a lot of them, and Lindsay absolutely bent knee. As Colbert says, take a knee and so you can smooch the rear end. I mean, just absolutely whatever Trump wants. Whatever delusion, whatever Trump wants. All right, well, the impeachment thing's going to go on, and I think Lindsay might be facing some problems in the future. We'll have to keep reading on him. Whew. Chris, he's a spineless, subservient jellyfish. Perfect. Okay, where are we? Oh gosh, we're going somewhere dark. All right, let me see if I can get this energy. Did the tour leaders help get bombs set? Oh, jeez. Entertainment only. Entertainment only, YouTube. We're just seeing what energy's in the collective. That's it. It's always a day when you have to reach out toward the energy of bombers. Where am I? Okay, 5330. Did the tour leaders before the January 6th insurrection, did they help get the bombs set? Basically, did their tours that they were giving help get the bombs set? Disrupt the this is the card for the beginning of the Biden administration. To disrupt the potential beginning of the Biden administration. Oh, the kitten. Little soft, furry kitten. I need your energy, sweetheart. Oh, little happy kitten. Little soft, furry kitten. Okay. Man. The bombs were put there. They were trying to disrupt the beginning of the Biden administration and possibly take out any vulnerable members of the Democrats. We've got three major arcana here. We've got the Chariot, we've got the Star. They're together. And to some extent, this feels like the angels watching over these people in Congress to get them to safety. I just saw Shirley saying didn't work. Yes, that's this card right in the middle. These despicable, disgusting human beings who set these bombs are disappointed it didn't work. You're sick. Sitting pretty. Republicans sitting pretty. Republicans, after all that, they think they're in a position of power. They think they're sitting pretty. They think they're fine. So I don't think I'm getting the Republicans aren't worried. I'm not getting the Republicans aren't worried about this, which means it wouldn't necessarily have to do with the tours. I mean, I would have thought, logically, yeah, of course that's going to be a big thing, but let me see if I can get any more information, but I'm not getting logically I would say, yeah, absolutely look at those tours, but I'm not getting, or if they even if it was a part of it, they didn't know. And believe me, considering it's supposedly the tours given during a pandemic were supposedly given by Green and Boebert, these are not people I would give the benefit of the doubt to. But I'm not going to, if the energy and the cards aren't accusing them of anything, I'm not going to, I don't get what I want when I do these readings. It's a dumb decision. They can be held legally accountable for various things they did, the people who gave those tours. But let's see if there's more information. Boy, they were going after, boy, they wanted Pelosi dead. Boy, they wanted her dead. Acting for Trump, the cult members, trying to give Trump a victory. I'm not getting anything here that's like awooga alert. There's certain the people who gave the tours are responsible for, they're complicit in the bombers. Are the tour people gave the tour, are they complicit? Did they willingly know about setting of the bombs? Did they help facilitate that? They definitely, they're the tour people, they're definitely nasty. Definitely nasty piece of work. There's no, I say I was giving them the benefit of the doubt about being part of the bomb setting, but I'm not saying, oh, they're fine. They're lovely human beings. No. Trying to create chaos in the worst way. Disrupt the certification of the new administration. But this is a card for the reading, but it feels like it's over here. It's with this happening, it pushes Republicans out into the cold. But this feels separate from this. I'm not saying they wouldn't have, to be honest, to be perfectly honest, entertainment only. If you are saying, if you are liking someone saying that the Speaker of the House should be murdered, it says a lot about you. But I'm not getting that, which doesn't make, logically I would have thought that would be the perfect thing, but all right, then I got to see this guy. Who is Adam Kinzinger, U.S. Representative. He's the U.S. Representative for Illinois' 16th Congressional District. He's a member of the Republican Party. First elected in 2010. He's 42, born in Kankakee, Illinois. He's got parents listed, but no wife, partner, or children. For what it's worth, doesn't matter, but he was in the Air Force. I guess, yeah, he's got kind of a... Oh, he proposed to his girlfriend, Sophia. All right. She says yes. This was July 2019. You know. Hack. Representative Adam Kinzinger has been one of former President Donald Trump's loudest and only critics among Republicans in Congress. His new PAC hopes to pull the Republicans away from Trump. Launches a new PAC to reclaim the Republican Party. And yeah, he's got the kind of rugged thing going on, I guess. He's not my type, but I could see how an Air Force veteran who is loudly against Trump serves in Congress, principled. I don't know his policies. I mean, that speaks, Air Force and speaks out against Trump. So man's got some principles there. So, all right, 104.30. Let me see if I can get this guy's energy. Polly1 is asking, does Trump have secret files like J. Edgar Hoover? Now, the difference is that J. Edgar Hoover was actually smart. J. Edgar Hoover was awful, but he was smarter than Trump. I don't know that Trump has the brains to have secret files like J. Edgar Hoover had, but we'll see. All right. Adam Kinzinger. How's your anti-Trump PAC going to go? Oh, he really doesn't like Trump. Mystic Dreamer, he should become an independent senator. Mims, actually, Kinzinger is one of the only Republicans in the House with much going on in the noggin. and heart called a spade a spade. So how's the PAC going to go? The anti-Trump PAC to reclaim the Republican Party. Honestly, I would like to go back to being able to have remotely principled disagreements with Republicans. What should be done about the national debt? What should we do about infrastructure? Economic policy, foreign policy. I mean, obviously things get quite hairy quite quickly, but just being able to be like, well, this has this consequences, and you think this has this consequences, and, and trying to have, rather than the human embodiment of 7 deadly sins that is the Trumpster fire, and disgusting, misogynistic, racist, just bigoted, selfish, stupid narrow-mindedness, disgusting narrow-mindedness. So dealing with a person who has honor, even if we disagree, that would be kind of refreshing, wouldn't it? Combating Trump's message. All right, that's what the super PAC is. We've got the right energy. So, any luck? This is the other energy. I've just Quinoa Kinzinger's family disowned him. Electra, that was in the 50s and 60s, Autumn. Those Republicans no longer exist. Could be. But I live in hope, I guess. I also have a naive streak in me, I guess. But he really doesn't like Trump. I mean, he really doesn't like Trump. We have something we agree on. Oh, and that the Trump dynasty might stand, that this is the center of the Republican Party. This is politically, socially and politically, this is what he wants to do to Trump. He cannot stand the guy. And if he's looked at as he's maybe one of the Democrats or something, that he's the, he's gone over to the side of the sheep or whatever insult they come up with. He's like, this needs to stop completely. It's interesting. I've got Biden over here. I'm surprised at the vehemence, the vehement way that the vehemence of how he despises Trump. That surprises me. Cards went flying. Hold, please. Okay. You have something legal you can bring against? Do it. It's like, okay. Yeah, he's not. He's not, what's the word I'm looking for? He's not lackadaisical about this. He's not like when it comes to Trump, que sera, sera. No. Oh, he's very anti-que sera. Oh, man. So why is Biden there? Are you going to go independent? Are you going, oh no, he feels very strongly that what the Republican Party should be. What's going to go on here? He's very frustrated. He's very frustrated that more hasn't been done against Trump. You know, we're frustrated, and we're just sitting here and we're like, Auntie Letitia, Uncle Cy, could you please? It's time. Could you please? He's like that too. And high road, taking the high road, higher wisdom, high road. Wants to take this victory card. This is when I'm reading for him, this is not a Trump victory, though, because it's wands. This is a victory, just plain victory. That Trump should be stripped of all of his powers, associations. This is a victory card. If it means the Democrats, it's this monster must be rooted out. I don't know that he's going to have, I'm not seeing that he has like huge support, open support in the Republican Party, but boy, he's a fighter. Ooh, he's a fighter. Man. So how's the pack gonna do? Middling. But he's standing up against a corruption. That's presidency and Trump as a businessman or just corruption. And he's standing up against it. Thank you, good sir. All right, 1/3. I better get through some of these quickly. I'm not going to be able to get more than 5 or 6. All right, so let me shuffle here. Lindsay, quick thing. See if I get Lindsay's energy again. He's panicked. Oh, I'm getting sweating. Still sweating. Panicked. Hollow. Worried. Okay, but beyond all that serious stuff, let's ask the silly question. Does Lindsay have a secret crush on Pete? Pete is cute. Pete is married, but Pete is cute. No law against having a secret crush. Thank you, John. Thank you. Appreciate that. Doesn't he have a secret crush on Pete? I don't think so. But let's see. There are 3 cards here. What do we got? No. I've got, if anything, I've got disappointment, and that's not emotional stuff. But Pete's very happy where he is. I think it feels like he's got a good marriage. Bless. I'm happy to see that. Okay. All right, let me see if I can nip through some of these questions a little bit faster. 1:15:30. Pen Pence's role in the... Did Pence have a role in the impeachment trial? Where are you? The Iceman leaveth. Thank heavens. Is the Iceman cometh thing back? Is the Iceman cometh thing back for the impeachment trial? Is he going to have to testify? Is... Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm just suddenly getting this energy of he's out back in the country like Jesus in his 40 days in the wilderness. Oh, please. Please. You enabled one of those vile human beings. Are you gonna be stuck coming back to the impeachment trial? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. See, I'm getting cranky. I have no patience with Pence. Communication with the world, supporting Trump. You're one way or the other. He's in this up to his neck now. Whether he's actually made to come back, we'll see. But oh, those are cards of coming back. Okay, this is what happened. Okay, this is the communications that led up to it. This is the riot as he sees it. This is big movement. This would be coming back for legal matters in the center. But then I've got groups of Republicans and a victory card here, which means they might be able to block Pence having to speak, executive privilege or whatever. Kelly's saying Pence's Christian credibility should be taken away for supporting 45. Yes. He has zero credibility. Zero. They will know you by your actions. And your actions were perfectly clear. So, are we going to be subjected to more of Pence? That maybe Trump will be held accountable? Yeah. Actually, it wasn't 40 days in the desert. It was 4 years in the White House with the devil. And you are no Jesus. Oh, drag it, kicking and screaming. I think he's going to get sucked back into this. They're gonna try really hard to not have him come in, but I just keep getting no, yes, no, yes. I'm getting back and forth energy. So last three quick more cards. I'm not gonna get that. I hardly covered anything today. Does Pence have any role in the impeachment trial? Lies. Surprise. His energy is not. It's not central. It's not strong. The victims. he wasn't a position high up. Actions taken because of Trump. He's not central. He's not central. That's what I'm getting. So, okay, it's 1:27. All right, let me see what I can do here. 120:45. Bezos. Was Bezos stepping? Okay, excuse me. Was Bezos stepping down? Was it political? Because new administration talking about possibly breaking up, antitrust laws and things like that, breaking up the biggest companies. Is Bezos? Is he stepping down to just cash in? Is he stepping down because he's like, there's other stuff I want to do? Or is it because, well, if I'm not there, maybe it'll be less of a target for being broken up? Is Bezos stepping down? Is it political? Is it political? Is it personal? He sees himself as absolute emperor. Wow, I thought McConnell's head was big. Surprised. I'm surprised Bezos doesn't just topple over the top heavy. This is all my minor arcana. He is the be-all, end-all. Petty fighting, the divorce, the having to give up half his wealth. I'm getting personal stuff. There may be something to it, but whew, the strongest card here is that. That's just how he sees himself. Mims, no, Bezos wants to spend time on Blue Origin and other projects and philanthropy. He's actually not stepping down. He's stepping aside. Will be involved with many Amazon things. Yeah, but this is all personal, and this is, he's Grand High Poobah or whatever. Susie, he's bored. He wants to do other stuff. Okay, 1:23:30. Will Trump testify? Let me see if I can get through this quickly. Will Trump testify? Oh gosh, I haven't even looked at his energy today. Oh. He's mad. Surprise. Will Trump testify in his impeachment trial? To be honest, he's a coward. And thank heavens for stupid criminals and cowardly dictators, or wannabe dictators. It would take a lot of guts to go. Outwardly, he'd be like, yes, of course I should, and of course I can, and but in reality, big movement. That would be a big thing. That would be a big. So Trump, are you going to testify at your impeachment trial? I'm done. I shouldn't have to. I'm not in office anymore. They can't make me your nanny boo boo. That would be a big thing. I shouldn't have to. It's not constitutional. They're like, yes, it is. That's a lawyer. That's really pathetic Republican arguments. This is Trump having to watch himself being raked over the coals for what he did. The ships, what he sent out coming back to haunt him. But it's like he's just watching it. He's not involved in it. At the moment, I'm getting a no, but that's a lot of forward movement. The card beneath those, what he did was epic in a very, very negative way. Okay. Let's jump to 26:30. Will information come out that will disqualify senators from voting? Will information come out that will disqualify senators from voting? Oh, there's not only anger, there's some serious hatred in Congress right now. I mean, there was always, different aisle, different sides. I don't like this person. I don't like that person. I mean, nobody likes Cruz. Not that many people like Jim Jordan, evil mannequin Gates. But, I'm just getting these 3 cards for the reading. Will information come out to disqualify senators from voting? That's ugly. There's legal. This isn't Congress. This is courts. Actions taken. Damage done. The actions taken. Disqualified from voting. Some of them may end up in a court of law. Let's see here. I think they're going to get through. It looks like they're getting through it. People standing up for Trump at Mar-a-Lago watching. Decisions made. It's if it happens, it's not up front. Up front, it's a lot of what you'd expect, back and forth. For all the rhetoric about how awful the attack on the Capitol was, you would think that the people who were actually afraid for their lives, who were actually there, would be the ones who would be the most upset, and they wouldn't protect. But silly me. So the impeachment thing, it starts out and it's pretty much what you'd expect. Trump has every reason to be on the defensive. His supporters have every reason to be on the defensive. But are they? But what I'm getting is by the conclusion, the Democrats will have made their case very clearly, and there are going to be some people very worried about going to jail. Are very worried about facing legal consequences. So don't expect anything like that up front, and I don't know if it will stop maybe it'll stop somebody from voting, but we'll look at it tomorrow. I'm afraid I'm running out of time for today. Wednesdays, I have a hard stop, and I've come right up against my limit on time, I'm afraid. I got through 10 questions, so hopefully that will be good. But I'll be back tomorrow. All right, and I'm here every day of the year, every weekday, weekend, holiday, you name it, I'm here. All right, so hang in there. Thank you for everything. Thank you to our troll slayers. Thank you. And hang in there, guys. We're going to get through this. We're going to be okay. There are good days ahead. All right. Take care. See you tomorrow.